Great afternoon, all. It's me, Arlene J. Ramsey, CEO and founder of Everyone Let's Talk, also your favorite self-wealth mentor. How are you guys doing on this Saturday afternoon? You good? Well, me, I'm great. Well, listen here. If my voice sounds a little groggy to you guys today, it's because it is. I went out yesterday, which was Friday, without much clothes on. Of course, I had my coat on, but I didn't have on a hat and didn't have on a sweater under my coat. And now I am paying for it today. My throat is a little bit swollen. My nose is stuffy, all that good stuff. And you know what? I deserve it because I should have been a little dressed up a bit warmer for the weather yesterday. What was I thinking? That coat was just going to be it? Keep me warm enough? No. But this segment, I would like to discuss being yourself, being authentic. I know it's very difficult. It's a very difficult fight to be yourself because people don't want to accept you. People may not like you. People may not understand you if you appear before them as who you are. And it's very difficult for the people or the person who is a bit different to be accepted. This is something I know because this is my life. I've lived it. I've always been different. Even now, at 37 years old, I will be 38 in December. I am still different, and I am still met with people who want to see me be a certain way. But here's what I would like to tell you, which will make you feel a little bit better about yourself. And let me not say a little bit better. This will make you feel great. All right. Be yourself and defy what people think you should be. Because the masses, or plenty of people, let me just put it this way, plenty of people in this world are confused. They don't know who they are. Plenty of people, and if you don't believe me, let me give you a little bit of proof of what I'm talking about. You have people who claim to want to be a part of the solution to the problem what's going on in urban cities in our state, but they don't realize that they are actually part of the problem. They're part of the problem because their character lack integrity, lack morals, lack honesty, lack empathy, compassion, respect. When they lack all of these things, they're teaching the children who are watching them exactly how to be. They may have jobs, they may be able to pay their bills, but they are not honest, straightforward people. And because of that, there's a lot of turmoil that goes on in their family, and they don't even know it. They just are oblivious to the fact that they are part of the problem, but they want to be part of the solution. So how is it that someone who has the slightest idea that they are part of the problem can tell you how to be as a person? They can't tell you how to be because they don't know who they are. Impossible. Here's another example. There are people who gravitate to people who just post extremely positive posts on Facebook. Everybody likes this person or these people. You know, it's nothing but extreme positivity on their pages, and they get 50 billion and one likes. Meanwhile, those are the very same people who are the workplace bully. They are the bedroom bully. They are the family bully. They are unkind. Behind closed doors, they are a terrorizer. Same thing. Their character shifty. Plenty of things about them are shifty, but people don't know that. All they go by is what they post on Facebook or the smile they give a camera for the world to see, and the world thinks that this person is the best thing since sliced bread. Want to know how I know? Because that's what you'll be asking yourself, right? How does Arlene know all of this? Great. I've worked with a lot of people who are workplace bullies who either don't have Facebook pages, or if they do have Facebook pages, they barely post anything on their page. And when they do post, it's positive messages here and there, or them having a good time here and there. And then you have the third, who post on Facebook all the time, but it's extremely positive posts. You will never see their wall represent or reflect the fact that they may have a bad day, or something didn't go right today, and that is impossible. There's no such thing in life as having extremely good and positive days all the time. That is impossible. Life doesn't work that way. But the world get confused by seeing the positive posts that they post for the world to see, and they gravitate to this person. But this person off scenes and off cyber world and behind closed doors is a completely different person. But that's what people like. And that's what people get confused by. People are easily misguided. So how can someone tell you how to be and how not to be? You're authentic. If they don't like you, so what? Because there's evidence. There is proof that people like what they should not like. People like what things that they should question, and people that they should question. That's what they gravitate to. Make sense? I know it's difficult, but in a world so crazy as this, the best thing you can ever do for yourself and for the Creator is be exactly who you are. Be exactly who you are. What good is it to give up who you are just so people can like you? So people like you, but then you don't end up liking yourself. And you would be a reflection of a Facebook status. You will be a walking Facebook status. People like you on the outside, but you hate yourself on the inside. And what person will you become when you start to live a life of not liking yourself? What will you do to the people who are closest to you? What will you do behind closed doors? What will you go and do on the job? What will you do at school? For those of you who are of school age, what will you do? And let me also tell you guys something. The people who have made it very big in this world, which we see on TVs and in movies and so on and such, take a look at them. They're all different. They're very different. Who is like who? And I'm not talking about these bubblegum hip-hop artists that many people are following. I'm not getting into that. I'm talking about the very distinctive people in this world, like your Forrest Whitakers, your Angela Bassett's, your Sanaa Lathans, your Nia Longs, your Kurt Russells, your Matthew McConaughey, your Tom Cruise, your Tommy Lee Jones, James Earl Jones. People like that. Of course, your Oprah Winfrey, your Tyler Perry, Spike Lee. When you start looking at people that the world know, even your gymnasts and your sport players, they are very distinctive people. They are very authentic people. They don't do things for the world to like them. The world like them and gravitate to them because they remained who they are. They remained authentic, and the world sees that, and it's like, wow, the world gravitates to that. Now here's why. Because there's a lot of power and specialty in being who you are. Simply because people are afraid to be who they are. They are afraid to be rejected. So when they see a being, an energy who sticks in their power and remain who they are, they gravitate to that. And you will become happier. You will be a happier person. I know it's difficult. I've said that before. I know it's difficult, but trust me, it will work in your best interest. Be who you are. People are confused. They can't tell you who to be and how to be just so they can like you. Because it is true and evident that they like things that they should be questioning. They fall for people based off of and I know I've said this before, but I have to repeat myself. People don't dig deep. Hi guys, we got cut off, left off with me saying that people don't dig deep in the world. They're just superficial. This is the microwavable time where everybody wants to see results right then and there. And sadly, the results they're looking for are really not effective. And I say all that to say, remain in your power. Stand in your authenticity, because that is exactly why you will stand out. Now, when I brought up all those celebrities, of course, I'm not comparing you to them, but I'm giving you, I speak metaphorically sometimes, well, many times, because I have to give people examples, give you a clear picture of exactly what it is that I am talking about. And of course, I left out Denzel Washington. He's one. I've left out plenty of great people, but you get the idea of what I'm saying. But here's what I don't want you to confuse. I don't want you to confuse their talent with their character. I don't know what kind of people they are personally, of course, so I cannot speak for them on a personal level. But when I mention them, I'm talking about their greatness on a performance level, on a artistic level. The thing that they had, which was what made them different, is exactly what the world loved them for today. That is what I'm talking about. And that is why they are at a certain plateau. Because their critics, they kept pushing past their critics. They didn't change because their critics told them to change. The critic is not in the arena. The critic is sitting down in the bleacher watching everything. So until the critic can step out and get on the field and be authentic and be themselves and cut through that fear, build courage to be themselves, they can't tell you anything. The same fear that critic has that's sitting in the bleacher is the same fear you have. The difference between you and that person is the fact that you have built your courage. The courage is what got you to work past your fear. And that's what you need to focus on. Don't focus on the fear. Don't focus on what the critic is telling you. Don't focus on the lack of respect some people in the world is giving you, because it's false. It's not real. It's only based off of what they're familiar with and what they want to see. And it is impossible for you to try to make yourself be what someone wants you to be. That is what this boils down to. And when I mentioned the world is crazy, this world is crazy in a good or bad way. It's all on how you take life and all on how you choose to, live. It's all on the lessons you choose to learn, because this is Earth School. And I say this again, I'm not perfect at even doing this. You guys hear it. Sometimes I mess up, sometimes I fumble, but it doesn't matter. I'm still going to do some recordings, and I am still going to put information out there. And whoever is able to learn from or grab anything from what it is that I am saying, God bless, and I have done my job. I have done my job for the day or for the week or for the time, the moment. And that's what you need to focus on. Don't be so concerned about what people think of you, because that's really none of your business, even if they tell you. However, you want to pick sense from nonsense, because you want to be the best person you can be. But if you hear things that sounds like it's telling you not to be authentic, now don't get this misconstrued. I'm not saying, if you're a bully, or if you're a child molester, or if you do things that hurt other people. If you do things to hurt people, I am all for you would have to change that, because you are hurting other people. And something's not right with how you think, or your thought process, I shall say, on why you think it's okay to hurt other people. Now that's different. But if you are being yourself and you are hurting no one, and it's just that people don't like you for being yourself, whenever you speak or whenever you do something, people get an attitude, or it's just because they don't understand you. And do understand that those very same people have unique gifts about them, but they hide it because they are afraid to be rejected. So they hide it. And that is how can I say, that's a mental prison. That's what make people a hostage in their skin. And I don't want you to do that. You are too great for that. You will not be a hostage in your skin. All right. I hope you got something out of this today. I will definitely have some recordings for you guys up next week. All right. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And yeah, once I'm done with this, I'm going to go and boil some ginger and put some pepper and all that good stuff in it and try to get rid of this cold. All right. You guys take care. Peace.